Hello, sisters. It is I, your favorite brother. So I'm in my car. This is my steering wheel. I think you can see it. And these are my hands. I'm not holding the phone. When I do that, that means I'm not holding the phone. But I'm not really driving. I'm parked. And I'm going to go into a store. But while I was driving here, I was thinking about my philosophy class that I took in college, which was, I don't know, 10 years ago. And there was two that stuck with me from that class. That was probably by far, I don't want to say my favorite, but probably one of the top two. So there's two things that stuck with me. I want to talk about one of them today. On the very first day of class, right at the end, my teacher, I don't remember her name, but she was amazing. She asked the class, we're in a plane, we pick up John, and we threw John out of the plane, and he lived. How is that possible? And then she sent us home. She said, tomorrow, come back with something in writing saying what you think. So the next day we came back. One guy, she asked, how did John live? One guy said, it was a dream. John flew out of the plane and landed on the ground and woke up, and he's fine. And she said, you're right. And then she said, what else? Who else had an idea? Another guy raised his hand and said, the plane was on the ground the whole time. We picked up John, we threw him out of the plane, he landed 5 feet down, got up, a little angry, but walked away. So she looked at him and she said, you know what? You're right. And everyone was kind of confused. And then I raised my hand. And to be fair, it might not have been me. I may be making myself the star of my memory. But it made me feel smart, so it was me. I raised my hand and said, John was a bird. And we threw John out, and he flew away. And he was perfectly fine. And she said, you're right. And I think it's great that she told everyone she was right, because there really is no wrong way to look at a situation. The whole point of that was to teach us to look for not only other points of views, but other ways that you can look at a situation. So not just someone else's point of view, but your own. You can change your point of view or have multiple point of views. And that, to me, was one of the top lessons I learned in college, was that you can look at things other ways. During college, I lost a house that Ashley and I remodeled, and we made it nice, and we put everything we had into it, and we lost it. And I could have looked at it and just said, and I did look at it and say, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. I can't believe this happened to us. It was really sad for a while. And then I was like, well, it's okay. We're going to get to move. We're going to get to do this. I can look at other places. We can move into an apartment. There's a lot of different options. And I had a couple roommates at the time to help pay for the house. They had to move. It was bad. But now that I look back at it, it was by far the best thing that could have happened to me in my life at that point in time. Because it taught me how to remodel a house, taught me how to buy a house, taught me how to sell a house, taught me how to lose a house, which I would not suggest. Not fun. But, yeah. I just want you to know that no matter what you're doing, good, bad, or otherwise, you can look at it and see a different angle. And just because it seems like a bad thing or seems like a good thing, it might not be. And you should always look at other ways to look at things, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm going to try to put out more videos for you guys. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.